Good afternoon and welcome to the OTECH PROS Roundtable with founders around the world. It's good to be here. This is your brother Bob from Bel Maryland. I'm glad to have my esteemed panelists with me here today. I see Brother Madi, Brother Chris, Engineer Mike, my brother Vincent. Vincent, welcome back. It's good to have you. I know you've been on the road in Africa. I'm glad you're back safe, back in England. Our sister Marcienne is with us, as well as Dr. Ivy Mix. She's coming here for the first time since being having this esteemed title. And of course, my brother Oliver. Collins is under the weather today. He's sick, so that's why he's not here with us. But I'm sure he's going to be listening, following us on YouTube. So get well soon, bro. Get well soon so that you can come back and do what you do best. Talk to your folks. Um, Today, our topic is about reliability. But before we do that, let me bring this to all of us our attention. You know, reliability of information. To all the founders out there, there's only one source of information. That's our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Anything else that doesn't come from him is not true. That you don't see in the back office and our OES information page, it's not true. So whatever rumors are out there, please go to the source. Or our brothers, our big brothers here, Maddie and Chris, more than likely they will come out with a video. You will see their faces and they will tell you what the news is. If you don't see that, you don't see it in the back office, you don't hear from our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, it's not true. Reliability. And it's so ironic that that is our topic for today. You know, the reason why we choose this topic is also quite interesting. A couple of days ago, our big brother here, Maddie, he was talking with our brother Chris in their daily show, and Maddie said something that triggered a thought. It was from that thought that we came up. Oliver and I began bouncing ideas back and forth. Then we came up with this topic. Maddie said, Ash Mufareh has never disappointed me. He has been online. Maddie, he has almost 20 years experience being online. He has been in this company for 6 years, and he's telling us that Ash Mufareh has never disappointed him. As soon as we heard that, it just went off alarm bells in our heads. And we said, that means Ash is reliable. So we're going to look at this one statement from two perspectives. We're going to look at it from reliability as a person and the reliability as the system, as in the system which our founder Ash Mufareh is putting together for us and the world. You know, so when you talk about reliability, to define it, what is reliability? Is the quality of being trustworthy or performing consistently. That means being consistent, being stable, and being dependent on, that people can depend on you. So look at it from these two perspectives. I'm going to come in as a human, Ash Mufareh, our founder, as the person. His word to us means something to him. His word to us. He has told us that we're going to come into this system that is going to create for all of us to win. You're going to make a one-time payment. Thereafter, when you do what you have to do as the system proposes, the system is going to take it over and pay in for you using your profits, the profits that you make. And our founder, Mr. Ash, that we know, is doing everything possible. Keep to this word. Keep to his word, to keep to his promise. And that is how the system is being engineered, deliver that for us. Last September, when we went live, the system came down a few days after because of the volume of the transactions. The system choked. But it came back up. A few days later, it came back up because our founder was prepared. He was ready. It came back up because he's reliable. That is what reliability means. Despite everything else, in fact, all the troubles, the system went down. He made sure it came back up. Despite all the issues with the old staff, the people that he had before, who were not aligned with his mission and his vision, the issues that we had, What did our founder do? He brought in a new team of experts that have exact alignment with his mission and his vision. They see eye to eye with him. They have been able to develop the system just as he wants, so that the system is going to operate as intended and produce the results that it's supposed to produce. Our founder, Mr. Ash, told us not too long ago that he's conscious, that he has conscience. He cannot look us in the eye and tell us a lie. I believe him. That's someone who is reliable. He wants us to rely on him. He says that he has good conscience. Whenever it is not possible, he's going to come out and tell us it's not possible. But so far, no, he says, I'm going to do it or die. I'm going to do it or die trying. You know, when it comes to the system itself, the system that our founder is building, this is the first system that we know as IT guys. I've been in the industry. This is my 26th year. Between all of us here, the OTECH Pro, myself, Oliver, Vincent, and Collins, we have close to 100 years experience in this industry. We are saying that this is the first system that we know of that has been built from scratch using artificial intelligence the way Mr. Mufareh is doing. Building it from scratch, integrated and automated, powered by AI. We have never seen that before yet. And he's doing so, building a very, very reliable technology infrastructure, following the principles of system development lifecycle to the T, the most advanced theories or approach. Building the system to make sure that there is 100% reliability, 100% uptime, zero latency, with appropriate backup process in place, disaster recovery and contingency planning that has been tested. I know my brother Vincent is here, he's going to expand on that. So I'm just setting the stage for all of us. It's making sure the security of the system is intact. When you have a reliable system, the security is the utmost priority because you want people to have digital trust. You want people to trust this system. So when they come in and relinquish their personal information, it is safe. So we can tell you that our founder, Mr. Ash, is building this system to comply with current security measures and future security and compliance measures. In terms of compliance, remember, this is a big, massive juggernaut of a company. So we have global implications, global compliance regulations. So he has to comply with every single global regulation. And that is what our founder, Mr. Ash, is doing. So when you put all that together and listen to what our brother Madi said the other day, we said reliability. It is only someone like Ash with this power of reliability in him that can do what he's doing. So I'm going to pause here before calling Brother Madi for our sister Francine to set the stage to our French-speaking audience, and then we'll continue with our roundtable. Francine, over to you.
Merci, frère Bob, pour cette introduction. Donc, notre sujet aujourd'hui, après vous avoir tous souhaité la bienvenue, va se porter sur l'information fiable. Tout ce qui nous concerne vient de H. Mufareh. Toute information que nous prenons vient de H. Mufareh. Allez dans notre écosystème l'OES pour prendre l'information que vous devez tenir en compte. Si ce n'est pas de H. Mufareh, Marty et Chris également nous donnent des informations. En dehors de ces canaux-ci, nous vous demandons de vous abstenir de toute considération. Par ailleurs, la raison pour laquelle nous choisissons ce sujet vient d'une remarque que Marty a affirmée. Il a affirmé que H ne l'a jamais déçu. Alors que je réfléchissais sur cette assertion, Vincent et moi avons donc compris que c'est une personne fiable. On peut dire la même chose que le système qu'il a mis en place. Qu'est-ce qu'on veut dire? Il s'agit de se fier à la personne de H. Mufareh. Ce qu'il nous dit est fiable. Si on fait ce qu'il nous demande, le système va délivrer le résultat parce que le système également est fiable. Lorsqu'il y a eu la relance en septembre de 2024, dû au rush de connexion, le système a sauté, mais il s'en est suivi une remise en ligne très rapide. Ceci s'est réalisé parce que M. H a recruté une nouvelle équipe très compétente, pleine d'expérience, et cela a confronté le système avec une approche fiable à 100% appropriée. S'assurer que le système est intact, la sécurité est assurée pour faire face aux demandes dans le secteur de façon globale. H bâtit ce système afin qu'il soit en adéquation avec les règlements en vigueur en matière informatique. Merci.
Thank you very much. Just before Cobra Ramadi, I think our sister Marcian, she has to go somewhere, so I'll pause on Brother Madi. I'll let Marcian go because I think she has to be somewhere. So, Sister Marcian, I'll let you open our discussion. So tell us when you hear reliability, looking at it from any perspective, it could be from what you see in our founder or what you see in the system that he's developing that the world has never seen before. Take it from any angle.
Thank you, Uncle Bob. Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving me the floor, but I don't know how I'm going to start this. I was waiting for everybody to give something so I can pick from there. I don't have much to say. But when you look at what our CEO is doing and the kind of the company that is building, you can imagine what is coming. Look at us right now. This company have not launched yet, but I believe that we have already been getting the fruit of what the company is going to bring out. A lot of us have get some kind of transformation because of the company. And what our CEO is doing is having that resilience and building this company so that a long term, the company is not going to fail. I think that's what our brother is trying to tell us today. Because when you have a company that you are not sure if it 2 years, 3 years from now is going to keep moving, that's when you rush in and you bring it out to people, just anything like that. This company is a company that a long-term generation to come, they are going to have the fruit of what Mr. Ash Mufareh is planting right now. So, and I also believe that the kind of the products that he's going to bring to the market is just going to sell himself. We don't have to sit down here and be saying anything about the company. Yes, maybe we're going to be doing something just to let the people know where to go, not to tell them that they have to come and try or they need. No, the product himself is going to sell himself. Because remember, every time our brother from the OTECH Pro, they have told us so many times, our CEO is somebody that know what he's doing. He's a guru online. He's someone that have done this for so long, but the good thing is that he have realized that the way that it was going was not right. And he said, let me do it the right way so that people like me, people like you, that you are looking at us now and you did not have that opportunity to be in the kind of business as bigger as this one, would not jump in and get something. Because so many times, those type of the business happen for those that they call themselves the 1 or the 2% of the world. But now, look at us. I am happy that very soon I'm going to be among the 1%. Why? Because somebody take that part. Somebody is working 24/7. Somebody say, I'm going to do it or die. And I'm going to make sure that the day he come out, you will have a smile on your face. That's resilience. He is not just sitting in the house and not doing anything. If there's somebody who wants this company to be launching tomorrow morning, I think it's our CEO. If there's anybody who want to prove, who want to tell the whole world that this is what I've been talking about, I think it's our CEO. We don't even know half of what he is doing every day. But you know why? We are happy because we have that energy that we are pushing on him to keep doing what he is doing. We want him to finish it. We want him to polish it. We want him to bring it out the way that it's supposed to be. We don't want to rush him. This is not a microwave products. It's not. This product, you cannot put it in microwave for 5 minutes and take it online. No. It's something that when he come out, you don't have to worry anymore. And that's what our CEO is doing. And I am so pleased to have accepted the call also. And I believe that other people that will know us, because when the team started 6 years ago, a lot of people, we asked them to come and join us so that together we can move on with our CEO. Even though he's going to be the one doing the job, people did not do it. But remember, you still have an opportunity. You can still come in and enjoy the fruit of what he is doing right now in the price of nothing. The price of nothing, because I'm still enjoying it, and he's going to open the door. We don't know for how long it's going to be that door open, but remember, if you don't take the opportunity to come to be an affiliate, you have the opportunity to use this product. You cannot go away. You like it or not, you will use our product because it's going to be the quality. It's going to be what you need. It's going to be a necessity. You will like it or not, you will use it. Do you want to use it just like what we are doing now with the things that are online and not good? Or you want to use it and at the same time helping yourself and help other people around you and go to the world and give good things to people, water, food, anything, shelter to other people? Do you want to do that? This is a place for you. And that's why we have been talking every single day. We don't know when it's going to come, but the day it's going to come is not a problem for us. We know it's going to come. So thank you, Uncle Bob. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Well said, my sister Marcel. Thank you. You said the products are reliable. They will sell themselves. Then you use the microwave metaphor. That was brilliantly put. It's not a product. It's not something that you just put in the microwave for 5 minutes and then it's ready to use. No, it is built with heart, built from scratch, built with a lot of energy and love, so that when it comes out, it stays forever. That's reliability. So now let's go to our big brother in the house, Brother Madi. You triggered this discussion, sir, by saying the things that you say, or like you think that as you speak, we don't hear, we listen to you all the time and it sinks in. So please, sir, tell us what you think about this topic, reliability from any dimension. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. Francine, you're phenomenal as always. That's why you're the dancing queen. And yeah, I wanna say, 20 years this month, I started online full time, 10, 12 hours a day, but almost every day of the week, almost every day of every year. And there's one of the big things that I found that as you learn, you start to learn what you didn't know, as Big Mike would say. But what I found out is reliability is a big deal. You get into a company or many companies and it's not very reliable. And that hurts a lot because you put your heart and soul into a company and you're hoping that they feel the same way about everyone as you feel about being reliable for them. Like you do your best. I do my best. I put 100% in. So, but a lot of times, most of the time, the company or the CEO wasn't very reliable. And that was a killer. And I'm talking to everybody that's watching this today, tomorrow, whatever. If you can find a company that the CEO is reliable, let me explain what I mean by reliable. If there's bad times, they're there. They're consistent. Their accountability. When it's bad, they take the bad. They grab the bad with the good. They own it. It's a big deal. Dependency in difficult times. What I mean is when it's bad, listen, everybody can be a great CEO, a great leader, long as they're walking down the street of gold and there's daisies and flowers all around on a sunny day. I want to be behind that person that when the storm hits and difficult times come, that through the clouds and the fire and the nastiness, I see a silhouette of the man that I saw walking into that fire. And there he is. And not only did he walk into it, he walked in it for us. If you can find what I'm telling you, jump on it, because that's the only time that you have a chance of surviving, especially if you don't have the skills. Okay. And then we go by what the track record. This is why when I said this the other day and Bob heard it, he never disappointed me. Mufareh never, ever disappointed me. And once I realized that he was reliable and he had my life and all of our lives was the biggest push for his life. He wanted us to do well. He wanted to find people. He wasn't looking for maybe Marty or Bob or Francine or Chris, but he was looking for who are like that. And it just happens to be that's my name. That's our name. We were those people he was looking for. How do I know? You know, people say, well, we haven't heard from him. We don't see him. Part of the reason it's not ready to. The other part is he trusts everybody on this screen. We have been reliable for him too. It's a two-way street. I realized that after when we were talking, that knowing that what's being said and what's being pushed ahead is enough that As says, I don't have to come out and say things that he's not ready to say. I don't need to. You know why? Because Engineer Mike is doing it. Because Vincent's doing it. Because Oliver's doing it. Because AI Francine, Marcianne, Bob Jacucci, Chris Johnson, many other people. I don't want to get in all the names. It'd take me 3 days. But you understand what I'm saying. And it took me a while to get this concept. Me and myself and Chris, yes, we do talk to us a few times, more than most. And that privilege needs to be passed on, that we tell the truth, we tell what we know, and that's what we do. But the point is, when it becomes a two-way street with trust, reliability, accountability, and the trust and the faith, it's unstoppable. When Marcianne said, look, we haven't really got on the move yet. And look at us. It's a Saturday afternoon at noon. We're not out hanging out with buddies and friends. We're hanging out with family. We're hanging out with people that are part of something. Because why? Because he was reliable to us and we're reliable to him. And we trust each other. It's a two-way street. Means a lot. It's what's driving this company. Listen, myself, Mike, and Dan built this company on hope and a prayer. There wasn't a products. There was nothing there that you could grab and hold. It was purely from the heart. And the only way you can sell the heart transfer to somebody else, they have to have a receiving heart to understand it. That's why when you try to tell people that don't get it, they don't get it like completely. They're just like, and because they don't get it, they want to tell you, Bob, Marty, all of it, you guys are crazy. You don't know what you're doing. But it's so clear to us. That's the frustration of why isn't it clear to them? But that's okay, they're coming. So I let that go a long time ago. But I want to tell you, people that get anxiety when bad things happen. We hear rumors and stuff what happened in June and the site went down and anxiety builds up and people start talking, murmuring to each other. Part of that is They don't believe in reliability, because if they did, they wouldn't feel that way. And a lot of it is the reliability in themselves to believe in what they've seen. Because people say, if I don't see it, I can't believe it. I don't think that's always true. We saw where Ash walked. We saw what he did. He's given us proof. When it was down and out, he made sure we had OConnect for a year. When things were really bad, we took none of the blunt. When he was knocked down, kicked in the gut, it physically and monetarily, it did nothing to me. Oh, we had to wait longer. Big deal. You go look at these big companies like Apple and all of them. They all got knocked down in the beginning. I mean, knocked down to the ground. Why? Because when you take a company like this that's going to make a massive impact in humanity, it's going to have to go through some really hard stuff. The ground that ONPASSIVE is tilling is a lot of rocks. There's a lot of really bad earth that they have to move and get it ready for what's about to happen. When we go to the second chapter and we launch to the world, that field needs to be fertile. It needs to be ready to go, because they're coming. People are coming. People need this. And like I say, I'm talking to people watching this. What if there was a company that cared more about you than you do? I think that's pretty powerful. And you can say, well, prove it. Come in, you'll find out. Why would I be here after 6 years? Even if I was an idiot. It's because I watched what happened. He walked the walk. He talked it. He lived it. And he showed us every day, no matter how bad it got. I'm still here, he said. I'm still here. And thank God for me and most of us, he's been very reliable. I trust him. I would give him the keys to my home. I would trust him with everything I have. Why? That's who he is, because he was reliable. It wasn't a false sense of being reliable. He proved it to me. And I think people that don't get it, when bad things happen, they get anxious and anxiety sets in. You left out a couple chapters in this book. You need to go back and really look at what happened. Look at the things he did. Look at what he said. Look at the people he took care of. Look at the stuff he did that we know he did. And yet, where's he at? He's here. He's still building. He said every minute, every second, every minute, every hour of every day, somebody somewhere in the world is building a dream come true for everybody in this company. And for anybody watching, you can get a piece of that pie, without a doubt. And it'll be a place where everybody has the ability to win. I've been doing numbers for Africa and Bangladesh and even the United States. I did last night, each state, and how this is trickle up economics, where the ones that were left behind for centuries are going to be pushed up faster than we are. And you can look at the numbers. I don't know what he's talking about. Fact is, the same amount of commissions I get, Bob gets, so does that poor lady, a poor man in Africa and India. They're going to be built up too. But the difference is what they get and what I get makes a bigger impact for them sooner than it does for me. And this is the company that Mufareh built. This is what he made. He made it so that he wanted to uplift humanity. When he talked about his goal, he did not mention a product. The products are a tool to get us to our means. How do I get people to come here so that we can uplift humanity? I'm going to make the best products in the world. They're going to be above market value, way above market value, and I'm going to pay commissions that probably nobody has ever paid. And if I take care of the consumer side, they're not going anywhere. In fact, they're going to keep coming. And then once they come in, there'll be a handful that say, I want the ideology part of it. That's why everybody here matters. What you do today will matter tomorrow, big time. I've said this to everybody I've ever met in 6 years. Your life will never be the same. you push this forward and you flap your wings and you soar, your life will never, ever be the same. And we haven't seen nothing yet, because I've seen people's lives change in this company, like Marcianne said, and we haven't even opened the door yet. This is internal. So yes, reliability is a big deal. The poster child for reliability is Ash Mufareh and his wife. I never want to leave out his wife, because she's in this crazy journey with him. And the best thing they can see is when Ash is watching a webinar while he's traveling from one nasty meeting to the next one, he gets to hear stuff like this. So what does he do? Well, I better get online. I better go to try to say something. He doesn't have to. Why? Because he trusts us. Anyway, that's all I have. Thank you.
Brother Madi, thank you so much, bro. The poster child for reliability is Ash Mufareh. That's just the one line that stuck out with me. You said a CEO who is reliable is someone who is there in good times and in bad times. And that just epitomizes our founder, Mr. Ash. He has taken responsibility. He said, yes, I've made some mistakes. He agreed, he accepted to us, acknowledged to us openly. But he also told us that I've known you and your stories, and I will never let you down, so that to end that reliability from us. He also said that we have also been reliable to him. Yes, that's true. Because just like you said at the end here, he listens to us and he knows that we got his back and he got our back, you know. I mean, you just said so much, but let's leave it at that. I'm going to go to Brother Chris so that Francine will summarize both of you together and then we'll proceed. So, Brother Chris, you are an epitome of reliability. I'll tell you that. I will follow you guys every day. You switch your schedule around when you have your doctor's appointment. You move it around because you want us to rely on you, and you want to be consistent. You know. So we thank you for that, bro, and I'm glad you came and joined us today. So give us your perspective of how you see reliability from your friend Ash Mufareh and from the system that he's building.
Well, thank you, Uncle Bob. I appreciate that. Francine, I appreciate what you do. Marcianne, I appreciate what you do. And Marty DeGrama, you know how much I appreciate what you do. And everyone on this panel. Well, I got a different, I always kind of go against the grain a little bit because I want my own spin on. So far, everyone's touched on some of the things that I want to touch on. But I want to just say in this world today, it's hard to rely on anything. If you really think about it, we definitely know there's a lot of people we can't rely on. We definitely know we can't rely on gas prices to go lower. We can't rely on groceries to go lower. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I was raised in a work environment for 32 years in one company. I was raised by some of the greatest Japanese trainers I've ever met in my life. To this day, I praise them. And they taught me constantly to look at the positive, no matter how much negativity you see, find something positive about it. And they used an example of a wheelbarrow, and I don't want to get into that, but everyone in that classroom at that day was looking at, oh, that's a horrible wheelbarrow. That's negative. That's negative. And no one said nothing positive about it until they said a few words, and people, it opened up their eyes. We know we have, and this isn't political, this is Chris Johnson's opinion. We have countries where we have government officials, presidents, whatever they're called, that want to run their agenda. And from my opinion, what I see is their agenda is never for the people. They push it, and we got half that like it, half that don't. There's never been 100% of what these individuals want to do. Same with corporates. Luckily, I was blessed to stay in Ford Motor Company and Mazda for 32 years. I was lucky. Most auto workers get shuffled around from one building to the next building because of part shortages, layoffs, job cuts. It's not a reliable world. When I came into this company, and everything Marty said, Marcianne said, and Uncle Bob said is true. This guy's just reliable. His agenda isn't a pushing what he wants. His agenda is for the people. And we don't see that a lot in this world today. To have someone, you could call him our CEO, which he is. I call him one of the greatest friends and people I've ever met. Talking to him here and there, it's never about him. It's always talking about individuals and how he wants to take care of people and change things. That's a reliable source for me because I have never had anyone tell me that. All the years I was at the company I worked for, I didn't hear one boss say, well, we got to take care of this crowd over here. No, it's every man for himself. Man, I can't imagine if Mufareh had that attitude, we wouldn't be where we're at now. He has found, and I'll repeat what Marty said, he's found some amazing, reliable people who push things out, who share the right information. It touches my heart because who else is doing this? How many people have the opportunity to do something like this, but they don't do it because they know they got to go probably through a lot of grief because you got your people that don't like you. And that's okay if people don't ever like me or you guys. I love you. That's all that counts to me. Because no matter what, anytime we have someone good and responsible, someone's going to find a reason why they don't like them. I haven't found that reason ever in Mufareh or his family or this company. I realize that patience is a virtue. Waiting for something phenomenal to happen, reliable that's going to happen. I already know that in my heart, and it's deep in my heart. It's rooted in my heart, along with all of you. I believe that 100%. I don't think any of us would be here if we didn't believe that. I know Mufareh is still here for that reason, because he knows what he wants to do. And it's not about him. It's about literally the world. You could say billions of people. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. If you're listening out there and you never heard this before, there's a guy that runs this company. He truly cares about you, your family, and the way you live your life. He wants to give everyone that time and free. He wants to give everyone that reliability that they all been looking for, searching for. Just like you buy a used car, you're not sure if it's reliable. 2 weeks later, something breaks on it. That's life sometimes. Reliability in many things out there is hard to come by. But in this company, I found 100% that what he's doing is positive for not just a few people, for a lot of people. A lot of companies get out there and they want to get that top dollar. They're really not thinking about people. A lot of them will say, you know what, sounds good, just do it. They don't even think about it. I can honestly say Mufareh thinks about things before he makes a decision. And he's thinking about everyone. And I got to believe he says, how can I change that? Because he's reliable. He's proven it to me by what he's said to me for the last 4.5 years. Some of you 6 years, some of you 2 years. All right. I'll agree with Marty. He's never let me down. I don't think he's ever let anyone down. And to the people that think that he let them down, then you don't know who our CEO is. And that's the truth. But in this world today, it's hard to be, it's hard to trust people. And I'm speaking from my heart. Your doctor, your dentist, do you really trust them? You don't really know them, but you go to them. And I use that example as you're going to go on a trip, get on a plane. You don't really know that pilot. You're trusting in him that he's the best in the world and he's going to get you from point A to point B. That's the trust I have in Mufareh. Mufareh is taking me from point A, turn my life around to positiveness, reliability, trust, integrity. That's what this company's built on. The heart that you hear us say quite a bit. Most companies are built on money. And it's reliable to them, but not us. I worked the workforce for over 40 years. I know. Out there, we say it, we're a number. Companies use people like cattle sometimes. Oh, that one dropped next. There's another one. There was 1 million people a day that would have loved to take my job at Ford's. That's why big companies don't care. This guy will take the job, even if it's $50,000 less money. They know they're there. But Ash has never thought that way. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to give him the best of the best. And then we're going to turn it around and start helping people. I mean, what CEO in the world has ever said that? You got to think about it. It's kind of funny. This guy, and there's people out there saying, this guy wants to help humanity. What is he, crazy? Yeah, he's crazy enough to get it done because he cares that much. But Gina Leva used a really good example the other day, which I loved. And I texted her. That was beautiful. She talked about a duck on a pond. All right, we see the duck, and he's just kind of floating around. It's like he's flying. We don't see his little legs going underwater 100 miles an hour to put him from one side to the next side of the pond. Well, that's Ash Mufareh. You might see him, but you don't see his legs moving really fast to work for all of us. That's very reliable. All right. There is a trust and faith in every system. I mean, I'm going to say it right off the bat. I'm reliable on that big guy upstairs, God. And I believe that he's brought us all to this this company, this family that we call. We'll always believe that. But I still say is he definitely, Ash Mufareh is definitely God sent to help us all. And I believe in it. And I'm going to continue this journey with all of you to show people the responsibility of a man who truly cares about everyone. Mr. Bob, Uncle Bob, that's all I got. Back to you.
Thank you, Brother Chris. I mean, you just laid it out there. You started in real terms, in all honesty. Yes, it's hard to rely on anyone. Then you turn around and told us that Ash Mufareh is the one whose agenda is for the people, and that he has never let you down. What else can I say? So, Sister Francine, please, if you can help us put together in the French community what our brothers Madi and Chris have just told us. And then we'll go to Brother Vincent when you're done. Thank you.
Merci, Bob. Je vais essayer de résumer ce que Chris et Marty ont dit, tous les deux. Ils se sont suivis l'un l'autre. Alors, Marty nous a rappelé qu'il y a de cela 20 ans qu'il est dans le business en ligne et qu'il a découvert que la fiabilité en quelque chose et la confiance sont des éléments très difficiles. Ce n'est pas des choses faciles. Gagner la confiance n'est pas toujours une chose aisée. Si vous trouvez une compagnie avec un PDG fiable, laissez-moi vous expliquer. Donc, il dit ceci. Quand tout va mal, quand les difficultés sont là, il est toujours venu vers nous pour nous dire ce qui n'allait pas. Est-ce qu'on trouve beaucoup de PDG de cet acabit dans notre monde? C'est une question ouverte. Alors, il a dit qu'il affirmait aisément que Ash Mufareh ne l'a jamais déçu. Et Chris Johnson vient de nous rappeler la même chose. Ils connaissent Ash Mufareh depuis un certain temps et eux, ils redisent leur credo en Ash Mufareh, en qui ils croient fermement. Et il a souligné un point très important, c'est que la fiabilité est réciproque. La fiabilité que nous attendons de M. Ash Mufareh est celle qu'il attendrait de chacun d'entre nous. C'est un sentiment réciproque. Il s'agit de venir devant les autres sans mensonge et sans masque. Il reste lui-même et nous disons la vérité. Ils disent tous la vérité quand ils viennent au-devant de nous. Ils nous disent ce qui est vrai, ils restent eux-mêmes. Donc, il a donné l'exemple de cette journée que nous avons ici, cette réunion ce samedi. Ce n'est pas que nous n'avons pas de famille ou des choses à faire, mais ceci fait partie de la foi que nous avons en notre PDG. C'est ce qui nous rassemble et fait de nous une famille unie parce qu'il y a la vérité il y a la fiabilité, il y a la confiance. Ces éléments sont très importants. Donc, lorsque notre compagnie va s'ouvrir très prochainement au monde, nous verrons que ces vertus vont permettre à de nouvelles personnes de venir. Définitivement, elles vont venir à cause de cette confiance, de cette fiabilité en une personne qui a tenu bon et de la vérité qui est dite. Donc, il a reparlé des chiffres qui peuvent être motivants. Il a sorti des chiffres sur l'Afrique. Ce sont évidemment ce ne sont pas des chiffres exacts, mais des projections, des simulations qu'il a proposées sur l'Afrique, sur l'Inde et quelques chiffres sur les États-Unis. Et il y a beaucoup de personnes qui pourraient ne pas y être insensibles et nous sommes sûrs que ces personnes vont nous rejoindre. Donc, Chris a rappelé les mêmes choses et Chris nous dit ceci de plus percutant. On ne connaît pas des entreprises qui se penchent sur l'humanité des personnes. Lorsque vous ne faites plus l'affaire, on vous licencie, on vous renvoie, on ne s'intéresse pas à ce que pourrait être votre vie après. Et quelqu'un comme Mufareh, il est venu au-devant de nous, non pour nous humilier, mais pour redonner dignité à toute personne. C'est un défi qui n'a jamais été fait par quiconque dans le monde industriel d'aujourd'hui. Et c'est l'engagement qu'il a pris, l'engagement auquel il est fidèle. Et cet engagement n'est pas une ligne droite. Il y a des difficultés. Il a donné l'exemple d'un canard qui nage. On voit le canard au-dessus, mais les petites pattes du canard travaillent sous l'eau pour le propulser et le faire avancer. Donc, en gros, voilà ce que j'ai retenu des deux interventions. Merci beaucoup, Bob.
Je vous en prie, ma sœur. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. So I want to hear from my brother Vincent. I'm glad you're back. You know, we missed you the past couple of weeks, so please take it from anywhere. But before that, let me advise my sister, Dr. Ivy Mix. Get your thoughts ready. You're coming after Vincent. Over to you, bro.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Bob. Thank you for this so great webinar and great opportunity. Thanks all the speakers, Marty, Chris, Sister Francine, and also our sister Marcienne. So thank you very much for this. I know we heard a lot from you, and then we learned a lot from you. Always is a great pleasure to be here, because anytime we are in this we're in this opportunity on this webinar, is not here to talk. We are here also to learn. We learn from others, and then we listen to others. We learn for some. Always I learn something new. Anytime I come to this meeting or this opportunity is also a good area also to learn. So when we talk about reliability, so it's a good topic, because what we're doing today, if we say someone is not reliable, it's everything. So like Brother Bob said, we can see in the two perspectives. In the human side, reliability is very important. And then when you go to the IT system, we also need the reliability there. So the reliability is on both sides. So when you go to the human side, our CEO, Mr. Mufareh, is a reliable person who is doing what is good for the company. So this is reliability that we trust in him, we believe in him. So what everything is doing with his heart. So this is in terms of woman side, there's someone which is reliable, which is doing what is good, and then the best thing that if I believe is doing for this great company, and then everything is doing. So in that woman area, this is a reliable person. So if you're not reliable, people also cannot follow you up, because they will say, oh, this guy is not reliable. So reliability is also a good part of a woman. A good leader, a good CEO should be reliable. And then that's what our leader is reliable today, because he's a good leader. We follow him. Everything he's saying, we're doing that. So this is a great thing. So when you go to the IT system, because today IT system, when we talk about IT, we talk about reliability, because if the system is not reliable, no one will lack the system. No one will use the system. So every IT system, when we go to any company, we want to buy a company want to purchase a software or any application, anything to use, the first thing they will ask is something reliable for the company? Is going to do something good for us? So this is something that in IT or maybe information technology world or computing world, reliability is very important because everything relied on the system. So if your system is not reliable, no one will be interested. So Mr. Ash is building a reliable system for us because the system that is building, the system will be available for us. So reliability also depends on the availability, how we want to use the system, how we can use the system, also the security that is going to put in the system. So what people are going to use, the objective and the aims of the company, everything will be based on the reliability. So if the system is not reliable, so we're not going to use it as the way people are expecting to use. So this system that Mr. Ash is building, 100% sure that is for reliability that is doing that. So doing that, we get availability of the system. So the system depends on that. And then when we talk about quality over time, because the quality of the system depends also of the availability. So dependability, so everything depends on the system. So that makes system reliable. So when also we talk about durability, so the system, can I use it for 1 hour? Can I use it for 5 years? Can I use it for 10 years? This is durability of the system. All also depend on the reliability, because if you're not reliable, we cannot have durability. So when we talk about probability, so the system, the probability that the system can work 24 hours, there's a probability that a system can rely on all database or all application. This is also the probability also come back from the reliability. So this is all working together. Also, when you put all this, that make the system reliable, and then everyone can use it in different angle and different area. So you engineers, they are sure that the system is available for them to use it. Those people, probability, they can use it. When I was working for a low-cost airline company in the UK, they call them EasyJet. For those who are in Europe, they know EasyJet. Our system, 100% what we are looking for, reliability, because why? Customers depend, the EasyJet make money from customers. So if the system is down just 1 minute, we are all down, and then they cannot get money. So the system need to be 100% uptime reliable. So this is what Mr. Ash is doing. So our system that is building, the system is building with reliability, and then is 100% uptime and the minimum downtime. So this is what he's doing. So this quality also high availability. So he has put all the latest technology in it that the system is 100% reliable. Even when we talk about the latest technology, we talk also about artificial intelligence. So we cannot build a new latest system because every company, all government across the world, today they are talking about artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence also is the central of what Mr. Ash is building. So the reliability is there. And then today, everything, every sector of activity, even if we go to the farm, everywhere, we talk about artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence also make the machine to work faster, so that the human being, the interaction of human being will be less. So machine will do more jobs for us. So we get more productivity, more profitability, everything. So this is what Mr. Ash is doing now with our system, artificial intelligence system. So artificial intelligence is a central of what Mr. Ash is building and what he's doing. And then artificial intelligence is the base of the reliability of the system. So we cannot fail. So it's 100% sure that the system will make the system work faster, profitable, availability, all these things, so that all women who are using, they are happy. And then in terms of performance, the system will perform very well as the way you want. When you go to your mobile phone or laptop, you click, you get the information instantly. So this is what that system that is building for us, performance also. And then in the last, is talking about security. The security is there. So when also the system is secure, my brother Bob mentioned that earlier, when the system is secure, and then you go to the system, you don't worry, you know that you are in a secure environment. It's like when you build in the house, and then you got the data security fence, electric fence, everything around your house. You don't worry too much, because you are living in a secure area, and then the house is secure, you got security guard, all the CCTV around you. So it's the same thing that Mr. Ash is doing. So in terms of security, we are safe, and then everything is good to go as well. So all depend on the reliability. So that reliability that we are talking today is all this system that is building around all the systems. So make the system work better for us, good for us, and then we will be happy to use it, because not only is good, great system, because there are some system when you are using, you are happy to use it. You like or not, you are sitting there, so, oh, this system is good. When I get in, I get all the information I'm looking for. It's fast, it's good, it's reliable, it's secure. So all this good word in terms of IT is there. And then in central of top of this, we have artificial intelligence. So thank you, Brother Bob.
Wow, Vincent 2.0, thank you so much. I mean, in a nutshell, the system, everything that Mr. Ash is doing to make the system reliable so that it can be trusted. I think that's what my brother has just put in those beautiful words. Dr. Ivy Mix, we haven't seen you for a little bit since you last achieved your latest accolades. I'm sure you have some good good words to share with us when it comes to reliability. So I'll pass the microphone over to you. Dr. Mix.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to this great company. Like you said, I've been out and about, but let me tell you something. There's no place like home. There's no place like ONPASSIVE. The love for each other is absolutely remarkable. It's enjoyable. It's a company that, like right now, I'm enjoying myself. I've been to so many places. I'll talk about those things later. Today, we're talking about Ash, how he's reliable. He's so reliable, you know, and man is obsessed with, we are obsessed, everybody, whether you want $1 or you want $1 million, you're obsessed with the freedom that money can buy. You're obsessed with the empowerment that money can bring. When you can pay your house rent, I'm telling you, you're empowered. So when you have somebody who has across every human being on earth, whether you want $10 or $5, whether you want to build a house or a farm, that person is reliable. That is, it just makes it makes that one size fits all. He fits every bucket. You can choose what you want and you can plug in that plug. And Ash would meet that requirement. That's a reliable person. Look at the way we just plug our systems in the electric sockets. The light comes up. You don't even think about it. You don't even think if the man was able to put the electric pole up. You just know that your light is going to come on. We know that he's going to deliver. That's where we stand. You keep standing there. You keep standing there. When you plug in the iron, it's going to come on. Ash is bringing what is not known to life. But let me tell you something. If your bucket is $2, he will make it full. That's a reliable person. That's somebody you don't know you need. But we all need him. He's bringing to us what is not known to man. And what is not known is beautiful, because when you know everything, you're constipated. You're a constipated human being. When you're constipated, what does it mean? It means that it happens little by little. That's constipation. There's no flow. But when you know, when you want to learn, then there's a flow. When you know everything, you're constipated. We are not constipated in ONPASSIVE. Look at the amount of learning that we are learning. And this is coming from somebody who is reliable. And he has put it in us to learn. She's learning every day. If he wasn't learning every day, he couldn't solve solutions. He couldn't offer solutions. He's offering us solutions. One thing I want to talk about in his being reliable is, I'll give the story of some birds. There were about 8 of them. They were caught in a net. And they couldn't free themselves. They tried. And do you know what they said? They said, we all have to rise up with this net and look for somebody to deliver us. We can go round and round. We can go round our 401k. We can go around our retirement. We can go around working 24 hours a day. It's not going to work. We are caught in a net. We are like those birds. So do you know, those birds decided that they were going to fly with the trap. They rose up together, one mind, like we're doing now. And they rose up with that trap. And they looked for another stronger being that delivered them from that trap. So that is what Ash is doing for us. Ash is delivering us from that trap. He's reliable. So we all rose up with a trap and we are waiting, and we went to him and he took us out. A friend of mine, she said, Ivy, all my 401k, I used it for my rent. So now I don't have nothing and I'm 65. When are you going to know that God has sent a deliverer to deliver you, and he's reliable? He doesn't have to do it for anybody. On his own, he's fine. But he knows that we are rising up with that net, with the trap. We believe in him, just like Mari said. Because we believe in him and because we are reliable, we didn't go to anybody else. We said we are rising up. We are coming to you for you to help free us. We didn't go to anybody else. We didn't think about it ourselves. So when talking about this, I'll just share a screen, and I have a permission from select a window.
Bob, you are the host.
Yeah. I want to share, this is a bridge in on Honduras. I just want to talk about it for 1 minute. The people in Honduras are always faced with hurricanes and rains. And they had this bridge that was built and it was washed away by their hurricanes. So they hired the Japanese. The Japanese are very great builders of bridges, and they built this bridge that you're seeing. This is the bridge here. They built this bridge in 1996, and they opened it in 1998. That same 2 years after the bridge was opened, there was a hurricane. It was called Hurricane Mitch. Now, this bridge was built to last. This bridge was built to overtake a system of all the bridges. And when they brought it, it was the pride of the nation. This was the greatest bridge in that nation. When the hurricane hit, after the hurricane, the most surprising thing is the hurricane had washed away the roads. There were no roads anymore. And then the most funny thing is the river, as you're seeing, left the bridge and was on its own path. So here we have the bridge, and here's the river, bridge to nowhere. There's no road, there's no water. So what is this bridge doing? Here is a bridge going to nowhere. This bridge was supposed to take people from one side to the other side. Now, let me ask you something. A reliable person is going to take you from one side to the other. The duty of this bridge failed. It's not taking the river, it's not taking the road, it's not taking the people. We have Apple, we have great companies. Are they taking you to the other side? Are they like this 9-day wonder? Is this our Ash is taking us to the other side? Now, the funny thing about this bridge, it was built in 2 years. Is it 2 years that you want? Do you want a 9-day wonder, or do you want something that is built to last? Something that is built to last. Something that is going to take you from one generation to the other generation. It's a wonder up to this day. That bridge stands there, and now do you know what is a tourist attraction? ONPASSIVE is not a tourist attraction. ONPASSIVE is going to deliver. ONPASSIVE is going to be a lifestyle for the nations to come. Brother Bob said it. He said, Ash is building an infrastructure. This is what brought me to this bridge. He said, technological infrastructure. Brother Bob said Ash has contingency planning. Now, the people who built this bridge, they took two years. Did they have a plan B? Did they have another plan? They could not put it back together. So, brothers and sisters, I just want to say that we are in the best place ever. If you know what is going around the world, you would not even complain. You'd just be so happy to come here for us to listen and to share. Here is a monument, a bridge that is going nowhere. And we have somebody who said his word. He boasts in himself. He says that I will do it or die. It's going to be like this bridge. No. It's going to take us to the other side. We just have to give him space. We just have to give him time. And then, like I said, if you know everything, you'll be constipated. Why do you want to know every dot and every T? This is not the time. It's not going to happen little by little. Let me give him time to flow. There's time to flow. There's time for everything. I'm so happy that we're here. And I've been, like Brother Bob said, I've been away for some time. And I've been in 100 different places with different talks and different human beings, different personalities, from riches onto millionaires, onto whatever you can imagine. The other day, I told myself, my daughter saw me in a Maserati. I say, yeah, this is where your mom is today. Are you getting me? They are not like us. Trust me. They see me and it's like there's something else about you. Yes, there's ONPASSIVE about me. There's ONPASSIVE about us. So just put yourself in what you've got. There's something that is about you. When I was looking at the men on the screen, I said, God, I thank you for these men from Africa, our kings from Africa. I thank you for Chris and Marty, our kings from America. I'm telling you, when I take the mic and I start speaking, then it's like you have so much power. Where do we get it from? We get it from the support the men have given us. You've loved on us, you've taught us, you have given us a chance to be better. Now, what is it coming from? It's because we trust in Ash. And we are carrying this thing for him. Like Marty said, he doesn't have to be here. Because when you meet people like us, within 1 hour, you want to be where we are. People want to be where I am. People want to be where we are. So I just want to say thank you for this great company. And I thank Ash. And we love him. And we love all the guys on ONPASSIVE. And I just want to tell you, brothers and sisters, we're in the best place ever. Trust me.
Boy, oh boy, drop the mic, sister. Welcome back, Dr. Ivy Mix. How can I mean, from the story of the net, we are all in the net rising up, and we know that our founder, Mr. Ash, is reliable. We give everything up to him to save us from that net. That encapsulates our whole talk. And then the bridge to nowhere. No, that's not what Ash is doing. Ash is building us a bridge around the world. A bridge around the world with the necessary plan for any emergency. Thank you so much, sister. I don't know if I think we should pause here. Engineer Mike, you're coming next. Sister Francine, this should be fresh in your head so that you can just explain what we've heard from both our brother Vincent and Dr. Mix. Thank you so much, Dr. Ivy. Welcome back, and hope we'll see you here next week, in the next version.
I am so excited myself because I'm learning so much. Thank you, Sister Ivy. You have uplifted me so much. Vincent et notre sœur Ivy sont intervenus très puissamment pour reparler de l'aspect humain et de l'aspect du système de fiabilité. Vincent a beaucoup insisté sur le fait que nous avons un système dans lequel nous devons avoir confiance, il est fiable, et un PDG qui élabore ce système et qui est lui-même tout à fait fiable. Et techniquement, le système est fiable à 100%, et c'est sur cela toujours que le PDG veut se rassurer avant d'ouvrir ce système au monde que tout est impeccable. Donc, Vincent a parlé de la qualité, la durabilité, la probabilité du système. Il a parlé également d'une époque critique de l'intelligence artificielle. Dans tous ces éléments qu'on doit retrouver dans le système, nous ne devons pas perdre de vue qu'il s'agit de l'intelligence artificielle qui fait les choux gras de notre monde aujourd'hui. Donc, avant sa sortie, notre PDG s'assure que tous les éléments sont en place et il nous a souvent rassuré que tous ces éléments pour lui sont en très bonne voie et que c'est ça qui va conforter la fiabilité et la confiance dans notre entreprise. Notre sœur Ivy nous a donné 2 images sur lesquelles je voudrais m'arrêter avec vous. Ces images étaient un nid d'oiseaux dans lequel les oiseaux sont pris au piège et n'arrivent pas à s'en sortir en faisant leurs petits efforts. Ils réfléchissent ensemble et se disent, nous allons trouver quelqu'un de fort qui va nous délivrer. Et ils sont partis jusqu'à trouver cette personne qui va ouvrir le nid et leur laisser la liberté de s'envoler. C'est ce que représente Mufareh. Au jour d'aujourd'hui, nous tous, nous sommes dans un nid et nous nous posons beaucoup de questions, mais nous n'avons pas à nous inquiéter. Nous devons aller vers cette personne qui nous a donné sa parole, qu'elle vivra ou elle mourra si elle n'arrivait pas. C'est une question de vie ou de mort. Donc, nous devons lui faire confiance parce que dans ce nid où nous sommes, il va nous délivrer. Nous allons avoir la délivrance. Et ensuite, l'image contraire à celle-ci est ce pont qui aurait été construit en 1996 au Honduras pour lier les gens. Et le projet a été ficelé, le pont a été construit, mais à la va-vite, comme on dit chez nous. En 2 ans, c'est-à-dire en 98, le pont a été livré. Mais dès le premier ouragan, il s'est passé que le fleuve a continué son lit et le pont est resté isolé. Vous verrez l'image dans le film. Donc, ce pont-là, il est resté tout seul et devenu un pont touristique, une histoire oubliée. La question qui se pose, c'est pour nous qui sommes dans cette entreprise, est-ce que nous voulons une entreprise en 2 ans qui devient un site touristique ou bien nous voulons un pont qui relie les 2 rives? Si nous souhaitons relier les 2 rives, alors armons-nous de patience et croyons en ce système fiable qui est mis en place pour nous. Nous sommes au meilleur endroit au bon moment. Je vous remercie, Bob. Merci beaucoup.
Grand merci, Marcel. Grand merci. That's the AI Francine Human Auto Translator. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to put the word reliable in front of his name. So let's hear from Reliable Engineer Mike from Canada. Is there anyone who will argue that Engineer Mike is not reliable? Put your hand up. Let's hear. Let's see. Engineer Mike. I think from today.
Wow. Thank you, big bro. Thank you, Brother Vincent, for coming back. Thank you, everybody. Wow. AI Francine, Mama Ivy, Chris Johnson, Big Bro Maddie, and Vincent again. Thank you all, and Mama Sien. Today, I want to take it a different way. How I want to start it is a little bit different. I just when I see it and I think of all these things that are going on with our system, we want to say like reliability is so very critical at this particular moment in our business, this kind of business that we are in, because we are in a technological advanced world. We are in the 21st century where digitalization is the talk of the day, which means whatever you want to produce, everybody have their eyes on it. Now, our CEO gave us, or is bringing us to the world, a very reliable system, one that consistently performs, okay, and it is intended to function without any failure. That is what our CEO is bringing to push to the world. We know it already. Now, we've been seeing it. This system also ensures our users that it can help them accomplish their needs, which is something very, very unique, right? Now, let's get it this way. I will talk about the first aspect of it for a reliable system, which is reliable, is to talk about our clear communication. So for any system that is deemed reliable, there should be a clear and transparent communication with the stakeholders, which are us, affiliates, right? So our CEO comes here, whatever he's going through, he brings it on and explain it to us, break it to us in pieces so that we can understand what is going on with our business. The second one is the functional development. So for any system that is supposed to be reliable, there should be this functional development. So what do I mean by functional development, right? We have a system, we have like an AI chatbot that our CEO built up that is there in our ecosystem, which will be helping the clients that will be coming into our business. So clients or customers, whichever one we want to use, which is very important, right? So this is to tell you that even when you are sleeping, Uncle Bob has explained this to us so many times, even when you are sleeping, the chatbot is working for you. That is the main reason Uncle Bob has a way to explain it to us that when Australia is sleeping, we are up. Africa is sleeping. You know, there's that change around the globe with the different time zones, right? Now, the next thing we want to talk about is the financial viability, right? This system, from what our founder has been explaining it to us all these years, is telling us that every person that is engaged, interacting with our business, will be getting some financial benefits in this business, which is very unique from all other businesses that we already know that are existing here. Now, the user experience as well. A reliable system will be this one that when there's a great technical performance, right? So that behind the comprehension of us, because this is something that user experience, our system is very easy to use, very user friendly. That is a word. You don't need to have a PhD before you will be able to operate the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, which is very, very important. We should know that. That is the feed one we just talked about now. The food one, sorry, is the user experience. Now, a feedback mechanism. Also, our system is in place. We will be having the customer relationship management tool, okay, and also we'll also be having this customer relation management tool, which will be right there. You can talk to the technical team through that, right? They can help you support and all of that. So this is very important for a reliable business, and we have that in place. Then we have also stability and maintenance. Now, we have been seeing what is going on in our business. We see that when there is something that is not going on well, our CEO sits down, refocus, and bring up a strategy on how to solve that
that hinge, right? And he works with his team and they bring them up, right? So now also we talk about commitment and continuous improvement. Our CEO has, if we know what we have gone through all these weeks or these months that passed from July till now, it is a big transformation. Like Uncle Bob made mention, he changed his team and everything, and the people who are there now are really listening to him that much, right? So we can say that we have the products. We can say that our CEO will provide us with the targeted traffic. We can say that our cost is very pocket friendly and different from what we've been seeing. And also we can say we have a system which is automated 100% to eliminate all those human errors. And we have another system which it will be bringing money to everybody who is connected or will be using our ecosystem. Now, to break it down very well, our brother Colin Mana, who is not here, bro, we pray for you a speedy recovery. Last week I was down too. So he breaks it down. He says, we have this, our ONPASSIVE business model, which have the 4 pillars. He talks about it all the time. The 4 pillars are what? A complete ecosystem that has single sign-on. With one single sign-on, you enter into our ecosystem, which is our digital mall. You can see everything that is there. We have a domain registrar, which all of us business associates in this company will be having domain name. That is why our CEO says the world will know your name. Then we have the 4th one, which is our data center, which will be so secure and keeping and our managing our own data and our own systems, right? Our products. Now, the last one he used to talk about, it was again the payment processor, which we own it. That's how he says we own the business. So with all of this, Uncle Bob, we will see that our system or our business is that one that is that promising, and we will say thank you to our CEO and people who are still coming to join us. You need just few things. You need to have a cell phone. That is all. A digital cell phone, a cell phone which is called multimedia cell phone, which you can connect with it. Then secondly, you need internet connection. So if you have units to buy your internet connection, you are good to go. Uncle Bob, that's my contribution for today, big bro. Thank you.
Thank you very much, EJ Mike. Well done, well done. Thank you, well said. You said a reliable system should have good user experience. That's one of the key things that you said. Once the users come in, they have an exhilarated experience, they will come back, they'll feel free to do business with us. You said there was going to be continuous improvement, which is true. The system is automated. And then you talked free of human errors, and then you talked about the 4 pillars. Those 4 pillars that we know, guess what? Guarantees reliability. So let us thank you so much, my brother. So the one man, I've been in this company for this is our 5th year. We've been here 5 years together. The one man who has always talked about reliability, but in different words, is my brother Oliver Fonte. From day one, he said, we are fine. We are fine, meaning everything is fine. Everything is reliable. The ash is reliable and the system is reliable. There's reliability here. So, Brother Oliver, I haven't heard everything that you've heard. I'm interested to hear how you're going to put it together for us today. Over to you, bro.
Today was fire. Starting from Marcia, Mari, Chris, then we have the AI translator lady, Francine, Vincent, breaking the technology way from the reliability to everything. Vincent, 0.5, .1, .3. Let me add it. Come now, my little brother here, Michael, took it also. That Ivy Mix just mix it and collapse the whole thing down. Thank you, all of you, for attending OTECH Pro. He was fired today. The only one man that is not here, that is not a OTECH Pro person, Mike Ellis. That's a brother that I wish he wouldn't be here. But look, I heard this yesterday from Chris Johnson and Maddie, directly from Ash. We were born to win and to bring positivity to the world. This is somebody that deep in him knows that what is coming and what he's bringing positivity to the world. And he is bringing a continuous business to the world. He is bringing a generational change, digital transformational change to the world. This is somebody that is reliable. This is somebody that his words comes of that power. And that power, he has made use of artificial intelligence, AI, in a humane way, in a loving way. That's why he has built this company with love and compassion. I will take it in a different way. And I'm talking now to those who are out there in the world. Maddie talk about chain reaction. Those who were in, they will come back. They will go back. But now let me talk to those who are out there still waiting to come in. I'm telling them, you will come in. And when you come in, you will realize this. Let me start with point 1. Ash is building the best technology on this planet Earth. He made a statement long time ago, a few months back. There is no place on this planet Earth that if they want to bring the whole world in the digital world, that we should assemble, no company on this planet Earth. Only this company that he is building is going to get. You know what that means. Maddie always talk about a plane landing on a plain field, unlimited runway. That is what he is building. It is there already. We don't know how it's going to look like, but we know it's coming, it's there. That is the best technology that he's building. 2, AI support. AI support. No company is going to get it, and they don't have it. Only this new company that is coming to the world is going to get it. Number 3, above market value, multiple products that are coming. Not only one, products that are coming out with disruptive technology, not only above market value, artificial intelligence embedded, 100% automated, and integration. What is coming now? We don't even know what is coming. These are things that he told us before, but we don't know what is coming now. Let me say like Maddie, boom, 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 boom. That's what is coming. Let me go to the next one. We are going to be top tier marketers. If you are out there, run and come in, because top tier, you are going to be a top tier marketer. That's the next one. The other one, the value of this company. One of the other value of this company is the journey. We are in. Look at all of us here. We are. Every day we come here, we are fire up. Every day we come here, we are fire up, because when we hear him talk, he has changed our mind, our mindset. He has changed it. Being in the corporate world for all these years, I know that 1% for success to be achieved, 1% is the strategy, 99% is the mindset. Listen again, 1% for success is 1% strategy, 99% is your mindset. Our CEO is that person that has faith. He has that 1% that he must succeed, is a do or die. And he has that, he has that mindset. We are going to succeed. We must make it. It's a do or die. And he has that vision. What Mother Teresa did not be able to achieve, he has replicated. He has cloned himself. 1.4, 200,000 people. and the world will be a better place. That is his mindset, his beliefs, his faith, that he has manifested that his faith and belief in it. And this is it that all of us, we are going to achieve it with no risk. He took all the risks. The boss stopped him. Like Maddie said, Maddie just said, he is that leader. And a good leader, like Maddie also said, is somebody when there's fire, he'll enter that fire and get out with his disciples. Like Moses took his people from to the promised land. That's Mr. Ash Mufareh. Is that his mindset? That 99%, that his mindset. And that is what he's going, he has instilled in us. It's all in us that we are all in fire. And when I say we are fine all the time, I saw it. I believe in him. He's building a system that business continuity is one of the main engines. We will never fail. Zero tolerance for any error. That is who our CEO is. Performance, trust, efficiency. Tell me who will not come into this company. Everybody, name it, medium, small, big, giant, whoever. Why would they come in? Traffic. He's building a system that the whole world, more than 8 billion people can come in. Tell me, which company on this planet Earth? I heard Michael just talk about 4 pillars. Well, you have that 4 pillars: domain, payment processor, data center, SSO, single sign-on. You got everything. You have control over everything. That is who you and I are going to benefit from the zero risk. We are not taking any risk. He is the one taking the risk. His money, his time, family time, everything. And we'll just come in. Please, my brothers and sisters who are out there, be engaged, come in, don't complain, be patient. Like Chris Johnson just mentioned here, patience is virtue. Be patient. Let me say this that they always say in Cameroon: a patient dog eats the fattest bone. Be that patient dog that you eat the fattest bone, and your generation will always eat that bone, and that bone will never get finished. That is what Mr. Ash is giving you and I, all of us. If he says another 5 years, stay for that 5 years, your generation will not suffer. That's why I've listed all these things, and there is no company out there. There is no company out there that got all what I've listed. We are going to benefit from it. We are going to benefit from it. Talk about the data. There will be all kinds of data in our system. Data now is the latest currency. If you guys don't know, data now is everything. We got everything in us. Everything is going to be inside us. We are going to have everything. Before, I always like to talk also about the 3 SSS: secure, stable, and superior. Secure, stable, and superior. That is who we are. That is what Mr. Ash is giving us. Reliability. That is it. SSS. Secure, stable, and superior. No company will stand us. No company will stand us. So, guys, for my brothers who are out there, my sisters, the day they open this door, to not crawl, run and grab your own space. And your life will never be the same. Your generation, your neighborhood, your family will benefit, because Ash has given it to us in a platter of gold. Thank you very much, Mr. Bob. Thank you, guys. We are all fine.
Wow. Brother Mari, what version of Oliver do we have today?
I don't know, but somebody should call 911, you know?
Indeed. Wow. Thank you, my brother. I don't know what angle to take it from, but we are fine. I think that's what we should say. Let us hear from Sister Francine to put it together. You and Engineer Mike, I think you just spoke, so she can just summarize, and then we'll do our one round of 1 minute closing. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
Merci. Notre frère ingénieur Mike est venu de façon très technique tout à l'heure pour nous parler techniquement de la fiabilité, ce que ça représente dans le monde actuel de l'informatique, dans un monde qui est parfaitement digitalisé. Il a dit que tout est visible de toutes les façons aujourd'hui dans ce monde-là et le système est attendu à fonctionner sans échec. L'erreur n'est pas tolérée et il doit satisfaire les besoins sans cesse croissants de ses utilisateurs. Donc, régulièrement, notre PDG a partagé avec nous comment il évoluait dans la mise en place de ces exigences qui sont demandées par les utilisateurs de ces systèmes. Et il nous dit que lorsqu'on va dans notre OOS, il est en permanence, en continu, en mouvement de maintien. Chaque personne qui interacte avec le business sera sécurisée avec une performance technique optimale. Le système est facile à utiliser, ça on le savait déjà et on continue de le répéter et Mike a insisté dessus. Donc, on utilise le système de façon optimale pour gérer les rapports avec les clients ou avec toute personne qui interacte avec notre OS, sa stabilité dans la maintenance et notre PDG est toujours là pour prendre le temps de s'assurer que tout fonctionne. C'est ça la fiabilité. On peut se fier à lui parce que tout son travail consiste à se rassurer que toute personne qui interacte avec notre OOS a un système qui fonctionne. Et Oliver nous a complètement fait voler dans les airs dans sa façon habituelle de s'adresser à nous. Et il nous rappelle que on a eu un message de notre PDG qui nous rassure en disant que nous sommes nés pour gagner et amener la positivité dans notre monde. Donc, c'est un message très important parce qu'il traduit l'état d'esprit que nous devons avoir. Il bâtit la transformation digitale au monde. C'est ce qu'est en train de faire notre PDG en utilisant l'intelligence artificielle à cette fin et une intelligence artificielle qui est bâtie sur l'amour. C'est un concept tout à fait nouveau qu'on n'entend pas parler. Tout ce qui parle d'intelligence artificielle, ce n'est pas ça. Ici, dans notre compagnie, nous parlons d'une intelligence artificielle basée sur l'amour et sur l'élévation de l'être humain. Donc, H met en place le meilleur système et ce système est déjà parmi nous. H met en place, grâce au support de l'IA, ce système-là. Et nos produits seront en dessous, c'est-à-dire dans un prix tout à fait abordable sur le marché. Et il s'adresse à tous ceux qui nous regardent, qui ne font pas encore partie de la compagnie. Nous insistons que ceci, pour tous ceux qui ne font pas encore partie de la compagnie, si vous êtes en dehors, c'est vraiment le moment d'entrer dans la compagnie. Car la valeur de la compagnie, qui est de 99%, elle est basée sur l'état d'esprit que nous avons à 99%. Et les 1% concernent la stratégie. Les portes sont ouvertes donc et notre PDG est totalement fiable parce qu'il a été inspiré par Mère Teresa et il est en train de cloner des Mères Teresa et de se cloner lui-même pour que la mission de Mère Teresa puisse se réaliser. Donc, H en a l'état d'esprit et c'est ce qui nous enflamme aujourd'hui. Donc, aucune erreur n'est tolérée. Notre PDG ne tolère pas les erreurs qui peuvent remettre en cause le système qu'il est en train de mettre en place. Aucun risque n'est pris pour nous. Tous les risques pèsent sur notre PDG. Il a pris sur lui tous les risques. Donc, pour tous ceux qui sont encore à l'extérieur, nous vous confirmons les 3 S de la compagnie qui sont la sécurité, la stabilité et le produit d'une qualité supérieure. Voilà ce que je peux résumer. Merci beaucoup.
Je vous en prie, ma sœur. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we've heard from everybody. We're already at the top of the hour. So we'll just go around again and just get 1 minute closing remarks, a word, sentence, or a phrase from anyone. So we're going to start as we began with Brother Madi. Brother Madi, please.
Sorry, Bob. I was on another page. I was listening, but I was trying to do something. I want to go over one thing, and this is for people watching, and maybe a lot of this probably doesn't make sense to you. What are these people talking about? Why are they so excited? I was working on something for a little while now, but it seems like a good time to bring it up. You know, when you ask people, what are they looking for in life? All of us, in general, doesn't answer everything, but in general, one is to have purpose or a meaning. And with this company, it's big enough and large enough that you can find your meaning and your purpose and work with it. When I do a live every day with Chris and talking to everybody and working with people around the world, that's my why. That's part of my purpose. It means a lot to me. The other thing people look for is love and connection. You saw it today here. We have connection and love for each other all around the world, all around the world. I'm closer to some people here, and some people here know me better than some people in my family. Happiness and joy. This is what we all look for. I see a lot of happiness and joy because you can come together, like-minded people that feel the same way, and nothing's dividing us like an ocean or walls or, you know, we don't have to fly. We turn on a webinar and here we are. Success and achievement. I believe from everything I've ever learned online, what I know about products and merchants and selling and building a business, there's nothing on the planet like this business. Nothing. So it covers that. Freedom and independence. You could be free spiritually, right? Which we all work towards, but free financially is a big deal. Where you're not worried about, do you have enough? And I've said this from the beginning. I want enough where I don't have to think about it. Am I going to have that? 100%. I believe that 100%. So it's not a worry. So now, what are we all looking for in life? I'm covering it for me. And I think a lot of people out there watching are looking for the same thing. What's another one? Health and well-being. I'm healthier today than I was the day I got in 6 years ago. Because everything together, as you build yourself and you build a reason why, things change in your life. You look at things different. You go after things different. And I'm saying this to people that are watching that look at it and say, well, I can't and I can't. This company makes it so you can. There's no special skills needed. You just need to come in and believe and use it, and it will set you free on everything I just said. Security and stability. That goes back to this foundation I talked about for 6 years. Why did Mufareh build a foundation of this mass area? Because he wants to be able to plug in or build whatever he needs from today to 5 years from now to 10 years from now. That's what the power is. He doesn't want to repair. He wants to be able to build. And if you don't have the foundation, you have a foundation of a 1-story building, you put a 7-story building on it, it's going to collapse. We have that. Growth and self-improvement. I don't know about you, but self-improvement I've seen on everybody in this screen. I've seen people go from I mean, all good people, you wouldn't be here, my opinion. You deserve to be here. You're supposed to be here. But the growth I've seen in people, because of where we are, we believe in what we're doing, everybody's growing. Everybody. Recognition and respect. You ever seen it like it is here? No. The respect everybody has for each other. The recognition, everyone knows everyone here. That's all part of it. Inner peace. Part of inner peace is all of the above. You know, if nothing's perfect. God didn't say, I'm going to make a world and everything's going to be perfect. He did not. In fact, it's not perfect. But if you can be as close to it as you can, and you're guided to a place where all of these things are covered, it's never perfect, why not join it? That's all I have. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Brother Marty. As always, you know you are the guiding light to all of us. Thank you, bro. Brother Chris, a word, sentence, or a phrase for us to take with us this weekend. Thank you.
Well, I got nothing. Just kidding. Real quick, to the new people that are watching, to the founders that already know, you now have someone that's been listening for over 20 years about things that were wrong. He hears your cries. He's seen things, and he just wanted to change it. And that's exactly what this company's all about. And over 1 million people decided that this is the right thing to do. I believe billions of people are going to realize this is the right thing to do, because it really is bringing world's countries together, religions together, colors together. And that's what I love about this company. It's a humanitarian order for everyone, not just for certain individuals. We accept all, and I'm blown away by it. And I appreciate all you guys for what you're doing. My faith is so strong in this company, it's unbelievable. And all you got to do is check it out, and it's going to be an amazing journey for billions of other people as we get along. Uncle Bob, back to you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure having you and seeing you. Engineer Mike. Engineer Mike, a statement, phrase, or comment as we go into the weekend.
Yeah, Uncle Bob. Thank you, thank you. So I want to say this to people who are still looking out there and looking, what are we talking about? This business we're talking about. What I need them to know is that they don't need to have any formal education. They don't need to have no degree to join us in this business. All they need is a functional multimedia cell phone. That's all. Then to be able to get connected to the internet to buy units, airtime units in various countries in Africa and other developing countries, that is all they need. And they'll be with us. And we can walk them through from where they are to where we are today, so that we can be on the same page. Thank you, Uncle Bob.
Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Mike. Sister Francine, oh, she just closed her camera. Okay, I wanted to get a word. We can come. All right, yeah. So just a word, sentence, or a phrase as we go. I know you've been doing your translation all day. If you have anything else to add to that, that's fine. Thank you so much. You are muted. You are muted, sis. Okay.
Sorry, I have been in and out. So, on a personal note, I have learned so much this evening during this meeting. And what I would love to say to each and everyone is to remember that we are here to exchange with one another. Ash is giving us, Ash is trying to duplicate Mother Teresa, and we have agreed. No one has forced us to be here, and we are very happy. As of me, I am very happy to be here, to be part of ONPASSIVE, and I invite everyone outside there to be honest with him or herself and to check all over the world what is going on all over the world and choose freely to join a movement, a spirit, a mindset which is working to uplift each and everyone, because we are all on the same chain. And if we want to give an input and leave a message to the generation to come, I think such opportunity don't come twice. We have to look deeply and choose for the children after us, to those who are still struggling, and say, I am in, because it's worth it. And we don't need to be superhero for that. Just humble ourselves and say we are together and we trust you, we trust one another for the road ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Dr. Ivy Mix. Dr. Mix, a statement, sentence, or phrase for us to take with us as we go into the weekend and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody and all the support that I had on my journey. And for anybody that is going to come, and we know that you're going to come, the Bible says, ask me and I'll give you the nations. God wants us to help the nations. He saved you in ONPASSIVE to save millions. So the minute you plug into ONPASSIVE, like I was saying, you just plug into ASH, plug into ONPASSIVE. You have to do it with the other people in mind. This is the only company that is able to provide for the nations. It is a biblical demand on us that we save others. You were saved to save others, either religiously or physically or materially. You have to help another person. And I just want you to know also there is more. There is more. Don't think that you have reached. Human intelligence is best when it's seeking. Seek for more. Seek for more. Even in ONPASSIVE, every day we come here, we're seeking for more. So as you're coming, come looking for more. Come and be more. Come and be better. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ivy Mix. Good to see you. Hopefully, we'll see you again in our next edition. Our sister Marcienne, she's not available, but I know she was very excited to be here with us, and we thank her, even though she has so many engagements. Brother Oliver, a word, sentence, or a phrase for us to take home with us.
Yeah, for those of our brothers and sisters that are in, just want to say, please take full responsibility for your future and make your dreams, or you realize your dreams, and know your business. Take time, attend the webinars that are running today. We have Heroes tomorrow, 2 p.m. You have Maddie, Chris, Monday through Sunday, 7 p.m. You have Collins and Andy, Tuesday, 2 p.m. You have Comfort. I don't know which day and which day. But you have other webinars going on, Shoshanta, and in India. I can't call all of them. But please get yourself engaged in any of this webinar. Start to understand your business, because that's the 2% that Ash wants us to you know. Chris?
We already discussed it.
Okay.
Tomorrow, starting tomorrow, myself and Degarmo will be starting at 9 a.m. back to 9 a.m.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you didn't know. You didn't know. I was gonna say, and I want to give it back to Oliver, but just to let you know, Ash Mufareh was listening in today because he made a couple comments on some YouTube. So thanks, brother Ash. Go out.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so just want to let them know that they should know their business. Now is the time. We are there already. So come know your business. For those who are out there, please prepare your money, get yourself ready, and be ready. We are going live very soon. Come also and come and benefit, because Ash is that person that brings positivity, is a problem solver, is a solution maker. Come and be part of the journey. Thank you.
Man, my brother. And lastly, my brother Vincent. What sentence or phrase for us to take with us?
Yeah, thank you, Brother Bob. Thanks all the speakers. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much, and God bless you for being here. Also, thanks all these people who are sitting there watching or listening to our webinar. I thank you all for listening also to us. Thank you very much for that as well. And the last word go to our founder leader, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Thank you very much for putting this great business together. May God bless you and give you wisdom and intelligence so that we have a reliable system as we'll discuss today. And then we are 100% sure, myself, I'm 100% sure, and I believe, and then I trust you, you will deliver us a reliable and super reliable system that will use all of us, and then we'll be happy. And then your name will remain forever and ever. Amen.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, brother Vincent, thank you. So you took away my closing remarks. So let's just let's end the show as we began the show. So for information regarding pertinent, accurate information, we have one source, our founder, Mr. Ash. He's the one that directs everything. He's the one that we should listen to. He's the one that caused all of us to be here, to come to the company. So any information other than coming from our founder, Mr. Ash, and you don't see it in the back, if it's at the OAS updates page, or our two brothers here who are closest to Ash, who speak to him at least on a regular basis, they will come out on a video. You will see them, will hear them talk and tell us anything. Anything else, please do not believe it. Do not believe anything else that you hear that is online. We are at a very, very critical point right now in our journey with our founder, Mr. Ash. So people are tempted to write or say things that are not true. So let us rely on the source. I can hear and feel the avalanche cracking. Any moment from now, anything can happen, like Brother Marty told us last night. So let's just stay focused, steady, and prepared. Understand what we need to do, what our next moves are. Once you do that, you get plugged in, the rest will be fine, like my brother Oliver says all the time. So with that said, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. And thank you on behalf of my brothers, the OTECH Pros, and the founders around the world. Peace.
Pour terminer, comme on a commencé, je voudrais rappeler que via OES ou encore de nos deux frères Marty et Chris qui sont ici avec nous ce soir, tout est possible d'un moment à l'autre. Restons prêts. Nous nous revoyons dans 2 semaines.
Wow. Are we offline?
No, Bob, you're the host. You have to shut down the live.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me
Top
see.
right hand side.
Top
Don't
right, top right.
Right, when
Don't
that
shut the
little
webinar,
arrow's
just shut the
pointing down.
live.